Let's make some orange chicken and some egg fried rice. Alright, so in my bowl we got 2 very large chicken breasts diced up in like just your regular bite-sized pieces. And we're going to add about a teaspoon of soy sauce, teaspoon of white pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, crack in 1 egg. I'm just going to use my hands. I'm just going to mix this all in and get it nice and combined. Alright, now I'm going to add about a cup worth of corn flour and mix that in too. Alright, as you can see, it's not completely coating it all. I'm just going to add a little bit more corn flour and just keep going until it's all nice and coated. Alright, that should be alright. We're going to set this aside for about 30 minutes while our oil heats up. Alright, while we're waiting, we're going to start on the sauce. So I got some oranges here that I picked from my orange cherry and my little juicing setup. So I broke the part that this was going into. Now I haven't replaced it yet, so I just put it in this container for now. And you can definitely use just regular oranges from like a carton of orange juice. But since I got the tree, and these are damn good tasting oranges, I'm just going to juice it myself. So we want about a cup of orange juice. So moving to the pan over here, I've just got it on a medium heat. Add in a little bit of oil. I got a teaspoon of minced garlic and a teaspoon of minced ginger. So I'm going to fry that up for a minute or two. Half a teaspoon of chili flakes. I just want to lightly heat them up as well so they become nice and fragrant. Pour in our orange juice, so 1 cup. Half a teaspoon of white pepper and a teaspoon of soy sauce. Oh, almost forgot, we're going to add in 3 tablespoons. So 3 tablespoons of white sugar. Use brown sugar if you got brown sugar. It will have more of a nicer color and more of like just a different kind of sweetness. But I don't have any brown sugar, so I used just regular white sugar. And you just want to mix that in until it comes to a simmer and the sugar is all nice and dissolved. Alright, this is popping off right now, but we got it on medium heat and that's getting warm, so we're going to start frying the chicken. Alright, so the pieces of chicken here, just one by one, I'm just going to be dropping it into the oil. You don't want to overcrowd the pot. So probably we'll be doing this in 2 or 3 different batches, I'd say. Depends on how much chicken you're frying up and how much room you have in your pot. But we only want to cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes. And back over here to our sauce, I've mixed up a tablespoon of corn flour to about a quarter cup of water. I'm going to add that in and that's going to thicken up the sauce. Once the sauce thickens up, you can turn it off and set it to the side and just wait until we need it for once the chicken is done. So the chicken automatically floats once the coating becomes hard, and you just want to keep your eye on it and wait until it's a nice golden colour. But as it cools, it will still darken and turn more golden. So you want to take it out a shade or 2 before your preferred liking. So now you can see it's starting to get a nice colour to it. The lighting in here is really bad. It's not showing up on camera as well. So I'm just going to shake off any excess oil. Here I got a baking tray lined with a baking rack, but I got my smaller tray, so I've also just added some paper towel just for easier cleanup. And you just want to air it out or rest it on a wire rack so the air can get through it and it won't go soggy while we fry up the rest of the chicken. Alright, so I just tasted the orange sauce. I'm going to add a cup of water. I think it's quite acidic because I used fresh oranges. So I'm definitely going to water this down. And because it's got some more water in there, I might need to do some more corn flour, more water slurry to thicken it back up again. But we'll just get this to temperature and see how that goes. I'm also going to add in another tablespoon of sugar. But just keep tasting it and adjusting it to your own liking. Alright, let's start the fried rice. So 1 small onion going in, or you can use half a regular sized onion. To this we want to add about a cup of peas. I'm just going to push the onions and peas to one side. And I'm cracking 3 eggs. Oh, I only got one hand. I know. Yes, no shells. Whoop. There we go, another one. Oh my jeepers. I need to practice my, oh no. Okay. To be honest, my hand was freed up by this last egg. The first 2 wasn't. That's all good. Alright, eggs. We're just going to mush this up for a little bit. Alright, and I got some cooked rice that I cooked just a few hours ago. You can do it overnight if you want. I actually never cook my rice overnight. I just cook it earlier on in the day. Now I've got the rice all broken down. I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon of soy sauce. And that's it. That will be it for my egg fried rice. I also used about 4 cups of cooked rice. I do have some more cooked rice if I wanted more, but I like the ratio here of the peas and the onion and the egg with how much rice I put in. Right, back to the orange chicken here. I got my last batch frying, which is just about done. So what I'm going to do, the chicken here I'm going to just pop into a bowl. Alright, this looks good to me, so I'll take that out and I'll just let it sit for a minute or 2. And the consistency of this sauce, it looks runny, but it's kind of like, how would I describe it? Maybe like a syrup almost. And you can just see it coating on the spoon there. You can see that. So that's exactly the perfect consistency we're looking for. I did end up adding another couple of tablespoons of corn flour with 3 tablespoons of water as like another slurry, and added that in. Alright, because I also wasn't prepared to add the amount of water that I did, this is kind of double the amount of sauce that I thought. So I'm just going to pour in about half. I can always obviously add more. You just want to, ooh. Flip it around like so. So that's plenty amount of sauce in here. And then if people want it more saucy, they can obviously help themselves. So dinner is complete. So I got the special egg fried rice, orange chicken. I sprinkled it on some sesame seeds, and I just got some more oranges there just to make it look pretty. Alright, so another close look of dinner tonight. And yeah, I sprinkled some sesame seeds on as well. It's a piece of chicken. Piece of orange chicken, I should say. When I did done the last taste test for the sauce, I thought these were mild chili flakes. I don't think they're mild. So would have went less, but like, I like the spice. I just don't want it to overtake. That's really good. I don't think it did overtake with the chicken. Like mixed in with the chicken. Eating it together. Wow, that's really good. Some rice. It's just basic rice. Sometimes the basic stuff's the good stuff. Chicken. I love the coating of it as well. I'm very happy with this. Alright, so that's all for today's video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below so you don't miss out on my future uploads, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!